Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Skyrim, where if you are enjoying the series, please likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. So yeah, appreciate and thank you to those that do that. Now, in our last episode, picking up where we left off, we were sent off to go and fill a chalice from Redwater Den, which we've managed to do, and we brought it back here to Lord Harkon, and we're about to try and see where the next steps go with that. So we need to bring it back to this chappie.
I see you have returned. Lord Harkon will be pleased. You met Stolf and Salonia, I assume? Lord Harkon and I suspected they might follow you there.
Yes, I murdered both of them.
As well you should have. Welcome to the politics of Lord Harkon's court. Vengalmo and Orthiolf both long for our Lord's throne, but cannot make overt moves against him. Each sought to gain power by using his underling to kill you and keep the chalice for himself. By ensuring the chalice reaches our Lord, you have increased his power over them, and at the same time, deprived them of their little pets. You've done Lord Harkon two great services. Take what you've learned to heart, and be careful who you trust.
Where's this? I've just got to wait for it to catch up on that.
I believe that Lord Harkon wishes to speak with you.
Okay, so now we have the Bloodstone Chalice that we can use, and it gives us some additional powers. Can't remember what they are. Like I say, I don't often play as a vampire because I find it too debilitating, and we are going to fix that this episode. Ah, Lord Harkon. Can I grab a pew?
You are here. Good.
You wanted to speak to me.
Yes, I did. When I told you that I was grateful for my daughter's safe return, I told the truth. But I did not tell you everything.
I suspected as much.
Good. Strong instincts and a cunning mind will serve you as well as blade, spell, or claw. As you know, vampires are powerful, but we have limits. Our great enemy is the sun. And until recently, it's an enemy we've had no way to fight. For centuries, I searched for an answer to this problem. I found an old prophecy written by a Mothpriest. Those scholars who read the Elder Scrolls. The prophecy tells of a time in which vampires will gain power over the sun and will no longer fear its tyranny. I believe the secret to unraveling that prophecy is written in Serana's Elder Scroll. I have ordered the court to assemble. I have a new task for us all to carry out, and that includes you. Come now. And hear my proclamation.
Okay. So we'll let him get past so we don't stand up into him. And then let us go and find out what this grand proclamation is. So he's going to go up on this balcony and talk. Shall we go and get a nice view from below where everyone else is?
Scions of the night. Hear my words. The prophesied time is at last upon us. Soon we will claim dominion over the sun itself, and forge a new realm of eternal darkness. Now that I have reclaimed one of my Elder Scrolls, we must find a Mothpriest to read it. I have spread false rumors about the discovery of an Elder Scroll in Skyrim to lure a Mothpriest here. Now it is time to see if those efforts have borne fruit. Go forth and search the land for rumors of a Mothpriest within our borders. Look to the cities. Speak to innkeepers, carriage drivers, anyone who would meet a traveler. Go now, and carry out this task. This is my command.
It will be done, my lord.
Okay, so we need to go and find a Mothpriest.
Just get it over with and kill each
Now. Oh, they're all charging off.
Listening to them.
Any idea how you're going to find a Mothpriest?
Hello, Serana.
Big place.
Do you have any ideas?
Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Surprised you weren't at the last meeting,
So,
my lord.
Serana now joins us as a companion, and this is where we can do some of our additional talking. But now she is a companion, I'm going to add her to our framework so that she works properly with the extra bits and pieces we've got. Yes, apply the recommended settings, and now let's do some talking. So here we are again.
Here we are.
Quite the family reunion, I would say.
Yes. The welcome I received felt really cold, even by vampire standards. My father, after all these years, that's the first thing he asked me. I trust you have the scroll. Yes, I have the scroll, gods.
I'm sorry about that.
Thanks. Sorry, I have a whole host of emotions I don't know how to deal with. My family. It probably wasn't what you'd call normal.
It's fine.
Anyway, we've got something to do.
We do.
I'm glad you're here with me.
Okay, and now we've just got additional conversational bits we can do
Nothing
with
like a
Serana.
goose chase around the whole
So we can ask about her history. Yeah. So there we go. Right, okay. Let's just check Serana's settings in the framework. Right. I think it's this one. There we go. Yes. So, what is Serana set to? Is she shouldn't be a tank. Standard. That is fine. Yeah, because she won't be a healer or a tank. Okay, so standard is perfect there. Okay. Right, and then off we go to find a Mothpriest. Although, more importantly, we need to go and cure this flipping vampirism. It is driving me mad. So, we're going to have a quick stop back at the companions and, yeah, see whether they can fix it for me. Because now we're actually allied with the vampires. They don't care whether we are or aren't a vampire. Right, so off to Whiterun. Here we go. Dragon's Reach is probably closest. Because with, yeah, we can then hop down from Dragon's Reach and that should get us fairly close to the Companion's Hall. But I do hope you guys are enjoying this as a series. I'm enjoying recording them, and like I say, I'm hoping you guys are enjoying watching them. I'm wishing that it was getting a little bit wider coverage, but I mean, hey, beggars can't be choosers. You guys choose to spend your time watching it, and I appreciate those of you that do. So, yeah, it's just, we'll have to wait and see. It's still very early on in the channel's lifetime. Okay. Right. Get out the way, Lydia. Okay, so we need to head this way. Oh, that is so bothersome. Oh, okay. Lydia's giving me more jewels. Right, where is Ayala? She is who I need to talk to. Where is she? Are you around the back? No, doesn't look it. Are you inside? I thought she'd have been out and about, like in the training yard. Right, who have we got? No one around here. Actually, do I have a companion's quest for... Oh no, let's bring Shards of Wuthrad. Ah!
I've been running interference for you around here.
Yes, thank you.
I don't think anyone's caught on to our little campaign. Yet.
Brilliant. I've not done much with it, but I wish to regain the gift of Beast Blood.
Do you now? Persine doesn't usually bestow his favor on the fickle. But you've proven your worth. I'm willing to try. Are you ready now?
I am.
Hold still, then.
I don't know how she redoes that. Does she bite us, or...?
Hurry up, do your business, and let's get out of here.
Alright, chill.
I never thought they would actually
Right,
let me
okay,
join the
so
companions.
that should now mean I'm a werewolf again. Yeah, got beast form, and yes, excellent, lost that weakness. Perfect, that's what I wanted to have happen. So now we can continue the moth hunt, the Mothpriest hunt. So, we can... I'm going to swing by Bellathor, because I've probably got a ton of things to sell, and then we're going to have a chat to the carriage driver outside of Whiterun, see if he can point us in the right direction. I mean, leveling with you guys, I've played this before. Hang on, why is that not... Oh, it's done this again. Alright. Yeah, okay, alright. Okay, so I will be back, because the keys have gone funny again. Okay, and we're back, so we'll jump into Bellathor's goods. It's very odd, that key thing. It normally only happens like once per recording session, and but it's odd. Like, I've been playing Crusader Kings on my own time, and it's not happened at all while I've been doing that. Yep, I know, you're selling your sister, Bellathor.
Take a look.
However, I, on the other hand, am clearing you out at the moment. Right, so we want to keep those. We will flog the diamonds, and the oh, you've already ran out of gold. Lovely. You're useless. Okay, we'll need to find another shop. I sold 2 diamonds and a necklace, and he's already out of money. I mean, really. Right, we will check with... was it War Maidens down here? See if they've got any bits and pieces I can sell to them. Well, actually, can I make anything? Buff my blacksmithing while I'm here. Backpacks. I can make backpacks. Okay. Nothing of particular interest there. Right. Into War Maidens.
Got something for just about everybody in here.
Yeah, I know you do. Right.
Welcome to... Blades,
So,
helmets, pretty
what
much
can I
anything
sell
to suit
you?
your needs.
So I'm keeping that. Ooh. I'm going to diss that. I think I've got burning. That was a problem. Oh no, we've already got all of these bits. So yeah, I can break all of them down. Yes, we'll sell that now. We will sell that sword because we don't need it. Same with the dagger. Oh wow, you got a ton of gold. I'm running out of stuff to sell you. Right, I'm actually going to sell these fire and ice arrows because not playing an archer, I don't need them. Sell you all those bolts and you won't give me any money for it, so yeah, sure, we'll just clear it out of the inventory. Get that all out. Right, and I don't think you've got anything good to buy, have you? Pickpocket for... okay, fine. I'm not playing a sneaky character, so yeah, no, that's all good. Alright, thanks.
Good doing business with you.
Okay, right, let's finally get to try and find these carriage keepers.
Ugh. I can smell your wolf odor from here.
Well, good for you. Do you know, I've never had that line before. I don't think I've ever actually purposely gone back and been a werewolf after getting Serana. I do like those little, like, attention to detail bits they put when they mod companions in. Sophia's a very entertaining one, but I didn't particularly want her on this as a playthrough, but she's a very entertaining companion. Very, how do I put that? She's very much a flirt, is the best way to describe how she behaves.
So, what do you want to talk about?
Well, this is nice. I'd like you to be able to teleport to me, so this is part of the dialogue mod that I've got for Serana.
What are you getting at?
A spell that would be able to teleport to you, allow me to teleport you in case you fall behind.
Hey, I wouldn't be falling behind if you didn't start running off for somewhere without telling me. But, hey, anything that'll help us stay together is a plus in my book. I mean, we should try to stay close, but at times that simply isn't possible, either because of me or you. So, here it is. Here's a spell I learned, which allows the user to teleport an ally right to their side. Which is me, in this case.
Thank you.
Now, don't go overusing this, okay? I personally get a little nauseous whenever I teleport.
Okay, cool. So we've got that as an ability now.
Oh? What is it?
Anything else? Oh yeah, what do you think of my lycanthropy? You said you could smell it earlier.
I thought you'd already know, considering, you know, what I am. And, hey, could you stand a bit farther from me? Ugh, the smell here.
Well, that's probably coming from you.
Well, thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry.
Are you sure I won't eat you instead?
Ha ha. Not going to happen. I am faster than you, you know.
Really? You always seem to be lagging behind every time we venture off outside.
That's only because you always start running off for somewhere without telling me.
You daydream too much.
That's easy for you to say. Sometimes I see you just stand frozen in the middle of nowhere, and sometimes even during combat.
That's because I'm...
And that's enough out of you. Both of us are hypocrites at times. Let's admit that much.
You still didn't tell me what you thought about me being a werewolf.
How dense are you? I don't like werewolves. There. But since the werewolf standing in front of me is you, you're somewhat bearable. A rare exception. And what did you expect me to say anyway? Come on, we should get going.
It genuinely never had that interaction before. That was interesting. Right,
Tale of the
let's not
grand
spend...
Mothpriest hunt. Not something I'd want to read.
Let's not spend the whole episode talking to Serana.
Do let me know.
Right, we want to have a chat with a carriage driver down here to see whether he knows where we could find a Mothpriest. There you are, reading your book on your stone.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
Have you seen a Mothpriest?
It's one of them imperial scholars, right? Old man with a grey robe.
Yeah, that's right. Have you seen him?
Might be that I have, but I can't say for sure. I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by out here.
Please, it's very important that I find him.
Can't help you, friend. I might remember better if my pockets weren't so light.
Yeah, our speech is not very good. Then perhaps this will put your mind at ease.
Oh yes, I remember your Mothpriest now. He wanted me to take him out to Dragonbridge, but I told him it ain't one of my stops.
Okay, so we are heading to Dragonbridge. Now...
My carriage is the safest way to travel.
Yeah, I want your carriage.
Where do you want
Oh, hang on. Have we already been to where we need to go to? So Dragonbridge is here, and our nearest place is Solitude. Not been to Solitude yet. Okay. Alright, we will take a carriage over to Solitude. I would like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Solitude, about the only place we've not been yet.
Back and we'll be off.
Yes.
Hey, don't sniff me too much.
Alright, that's weird. Alright, I'm a werewolf. Doesn't mean I go around sniffing everything. I'm not a dog.
Capital of Skyrim. I'm sure you already knew that.
I think there's going to be some entertaining interactions there. Genuinely do. Okay. So Dragonbridge is a pretty straight run out of Solitude. So it shouldn't take us too long, but it is something we're going to need to go and do. Right, Solitude is in that direction. We want to go... We probably want to head up there just to clip it, so that at least we've got the fast travel point for in future. So let's run up here. And I know it's night time, but yay, stamina comes back. Right, have I got to step inside for it to pick up the point? I think I'm going to have to. Right, okay, alright. Okay, yeah, we'll just nip in and nip out. Although I have just thought, actually, there was a farm I could have grabbed. Right by where we were dropped off. That would have probably been quicker. Sorry. At least you guys will get to see something in Solitude. Here we go. Here's Solitude.
Did they turn Uncle Rogvir? Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Lock the city gate.
Get on with it!
Oh, there's a chap up here.
You betrayed us.
His high king. Best you know now.
You're all heart.
Now, I'm not going to stand right at the front here because I think YouTube might get a bit funny with what's about to happen.
By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no...
How can you even move around in that thing? It looks awful to even put on.
Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all lords.
Cut him down.
Very well, Rogvir. Bow your head.
On this day, I go to Dawnguard.
So yeah, he was the gatekeeper that was basically here at the beginning of the game. Well, before the beginning of the game, and he opened the gate to let Ulfric Stormcloak out after he murdered High King Torrig. Murdered. Depends what side of the war you're on. One side says he was murdered because Ulfric used the voice and it wasn't fair, and I don't know all of the ins and outs on that, whereas the other side are like, it was a fair challenge, Ulfric used his abilities that he had to hand, it's not Ulfric's fault that the boy couldn't shout. I mean, you'll pick your side when you get to doing the Civil War quest, but I never worry too much about the semantics there. Speaking of which, at some point we're going to have to do the Civil War quest, and I don't know what ones you guys prefer. Who have you done for the Civil War in the past? Do you normally go Stormcloak? Do you normally go Imperial? I have to admit, it's not a quest I normally go out of my way to do, and I've only done it a few times. I have done both sides. But yeah, let me know, A, who you've done it as before, and B, if you guys have a preference for who I do it as when I get round to it. But for now, we're just going to keep meandering down to... Hang on. Have I got... No, I don't have that yet. Okay. So there's a shrine up here that gives us a really, really good anti-vampire sword. I'm pretty sure... Yeah. I'm sure the quest is called Break of Dawn. And we don't have that yet. Which is a shame, because like I say, it is a really good sword. I think it's called... I'm sure it's called Dawnbreaker, and what it does is, on contact with any undead, which will the vampires count as, it basically creates an explosion that deals them extra damage. And the sword itself does flame damage, so it's a really good, solid sword. What? Zombies? What? Where are there? Why are there zombies here? What? What? I've never... What? I've no idea why there are zombies here. No idea. What the hell was that about? Like, really, what the hell was that about? I mean, it gave us a level up, so nice, but... Okay. Right, what should we go for? Let's go for health, because our magic still seems to be okay. We've got our conjuration, because that's where I wanted to get the soul trap. What do we want to... Oh, heavy armor. We can push heavy armor a little bit now. So, we don't want fists of... Well, do we want fists of steel? We're not doing unarmored. Where does that get us? There's nothing in... Yeah. At some point, we're going to want conditioning, because that makes our armor basically weigh nothing while we're wearing it. But let's go for well-fitted to start with.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, that means our heavy armor now protects us even more than it did before. Here is a dragon bridge. And again, this has been modded on the outside. It doesn't normally have this gatehouse here. But like I say, I like the changes I've got in. They make everything feel a little bit more sort of defensible, and probably how I'd expect them to be, not just, oh, here's an open collection of houses that anyone can wander into, when there's bandits and Nords and, you know, now dragons that are in play. But, yeah, I kind of like it. Hope you guys are too. I have got the mod list linked. Oh no. Here's a dead set of soldiers. Yeah, I have got the mod list linked with... that vampire's note is important. Next of the Elder Scrolls, does that get us anything? No. Yeah. Takes you to the Nexus page where I've set up basically a mod list. Right, vampire's note. There we go. So that tells us where we need to go. So yeah, it says prepare an ambush just south of Dragonbridge. Take the Mothpriest to Forebear's Holdout for safekeeping. So guess where we're going? And it's actually just over here. But yeah. Ooh, there's another busted up carriage over here, and this I believe is entirely unrelated. It's just a merchant that got basically done over while they were on the move. I mean, they didn't do a good job. They left gold and a healing potion. And healing potions are incredibly useful. Right, okay, so we're heading up this way. Ooh. Okay, I hit a wall there. I'm thinking actually, other weird thing I've just probably done where I've opted to go back to being a werewolf is the Dawnguard. When we're fighting against them, now we've aligned ourselves with the vampires, their weapons and armour do additional damage to vampires. Well, I'm not a vampire anymore, so have I just taken away their benefit? I don't know. It'd be interesting, but I mean, I'll be honest, I never really noticed a difference in the amount of damage they used to deal. But right, okay. Here we have the holdout. This is a very, very little dungeon. There we go. Husky, because that's what the Dawnguard have got. Armoured Huskies. Continue trapping souls. Hello, Husky. There we go. That's another one. But it's when we get around the corner here in a minute that we're going to run into the... Are you guys coming? Yeah, we're going to run into the big stuff because they have a cave troll. He says, or am I at too low a level for you to have the troll with you?
That's it. That's how you go.
Well, I mean, I'm doing pretty well against you. Right, where's the next one? Hello, Dawnguard. Wow, you're only level 1. You didn't do very well at all. They're up there. Right, okay, well, you guys are taking that. Oh, there is an armor troll somewhere. Right, what did you have? Nothing there. Oh, hello, you're the armor troll. Oh, okay, yeah. Bye, troll. Wow, that is getting his regen back. Continues to stagger it. There we go. That's the troll knocked down. Didn't have a big enough soul gem for it. You've been raised as a Dawnguard. Serrano raises dead. So let's continue coming up here, because there should be some more guys. Hello.
Thought I heard something.
You did. Hello, Vanek. Alright, let's keep an eye on my own health. There's that down. And you're now dead. Right, so you can see Serrani using her ice spikes there. Right, so 25% less damage from vampires and drain life spells when wearing a complete set of Dawnguard armor. Guess what? That does nothing against me. Dawnguard shield. So they've got, I mean, they've got decent weapons and armor and stuff. It's just not anything we have to worry about. Vampire armor of destruction. Can't remember if we've got of destruction or not. So we'll take those. We need the Waystone focus. We've got a nice big chest over here. With gold. Not worried about that. Not worried about that. Steel plate helmet of major archery. Okay, right. That steel plate helmet is better than what we're wearing, he says. Yeah, we've just got a fine officer's helmet, which is 32 armor, and that is 33. So that's better. We won't worry about the bow thing,
I'm
but
okay
it...
with the dog,
Yes, hello.
But I've spent more than my share of time.
Yeah, so we won't use the bow benefit, but it is just a better piece of armor. So we'll use that. We need to activate the Waystone. Yes, hello.
I'm okay with the dog, but I've spent more than my share of time.
Yeah, so we won't use the bow benefit, but it is just a better piece of armor. So we'll use that. We need to activate the Waystone. So which drops this down, and he is unhappy about being awoken. Hey, Dexian. Right, let's get down behind him. I just need to knock some sense back into him. Ah.
You're kind of a blight upon Tamriel, monster.
That's a problem. Okay. Serana, bite me.
Oh, what is it?
Are you sure that's something you want? This isn't like picking a...
Yes, I'm sure. Bite me.
Then.
Get on with it.
Hold still.
And then we're going to have to go back again. Right. Okay. Vampire Lord added. Do I have Vampire Seduction? I'm going to go with no. I don't think I do. Site Servant. No, I don't. Okay. That means I need to wait a chunk of time for it to come in as an ability. I really don't like this as a thing. They make you have to have a particular ability, which, I mean, if you're on survival mode, you might not even be able to hang around to make it happen. Right. Have I got it yet? No. Vampiric Drain. Okay. Let's wait some more time then. Let's do a full 24 hours. So, hey. How's everyone doing? Slightly longer episode at the moment because I genuinely thought this was going to wrap up a bit sooner than this. But, I mean, I completely forgot this was here. So that is actually my bad. I forgot we needed to convince this guy if we're playing as the vampire side. Right, come on. There we go. Vampire powers grow. So now we have... what we don't have. Where's vampires? There we go. Vampire Seduction added. Oh my god, this is such a faff. Right, there we go. Right. There we go. Feed on him to make him a thrall. Feed! Okay. And now we can talk to him.
By the divines, it's as if my eyes have been opened. I am blinded by the light of your majesty. I must obey you. What would you have of me, master?
I command you to travel to Castle Volkihar.
Certainly. Where can I find this castle?
Off the northern coast of Skyrim, due west of Solitude.
I will set out at once then.
Okay.
I'm okay with the dark, but
right, so he's now going to go charging off back to the castle, and we will meet him there next week. So, as usual, thank you for those of you that do this, but likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow, they will help get this series out in front of people, and they let me know that you want to know, they let me know that you want it to keep coming. As mentioned, when we get there, we're going to have to do the Civil War quest line, so let me know whether you do want to go Imperial or Stormcloak, and again, let me know who you guys went with. But other than that, thanks very much, and I will catch you all. What are you doing in front? Right, but yes, I'll catch you all next time.